Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Idle Angels video. It is the weekly reset, so I am going to be covering up all the new events, all the new possible angels to summon for, what's good to do, what's not so great about the current events, and I hope that this guide will help you out with taking up the decisions what to build and what not to build. But before we start, you can see on the top left, middle left of the screen that there are two codes currently available to use. One of the codes will give you 1000 diamonds and the other code will provide you 1 angel coin plus 5 blue scrolls, and that angel coin works like a voucher worth for $1. So basically what you can do is you can come over here to the summon pack, you can click on the stuff that is costing you $1 or 1.32 euro in my case, because it includes taxes, and you will be able to buy a pack like that. In my opinion, use the code and don't consider yourself as paying for the game. This is still free to play, and if you do it, you can still consider your accounts as free to play, because in my opinion this is given for free and it will not break your account to be not considered as free to play anymore if this is something that you care or worry about. So that's regarding the codes. Let's start with the wish pool. On the wish pool, we have Jean, we have Lilith, we have Apollo, and we have Thor. And what I must say is that since we have Ocean Party, Wish Pool is an okay event to summon for if you don't like the Angels in Incarnation Reborn. The reason behind this is because the Ocean Party is giving you enough, like not enough, but it's giving back more blue scrolls than other events, so it kind of evens out the bad rebates from wish pool, so it's not that terrible if you do wish pool during an Ocean Party event. But let's get back to which angels are available and which is good. So we have Jean, Lilith, Apollo, and Thor as mentioned. Jean, an incredible support that requires MR1 and Incarnation level 1 at minimum in order to provide you death evasion for your team. How her death evasion works, it must be noted that Incarnation level 1 will provide 5 stacks of a death evasion that can be used with one ally if it gets attacked 5 times, or 5 different allies can use it if they get attacked once. But she cannot self-protect her, which means that if something is going to kill Jean, she will die without saving the other angels. That's why if you build MR5, you can get the buff that is giving her the Law of Eternity, which will provide her the death evasion, but you need MR5 for this. Or you can build Incarnation level 5, and Incarnation level 5 will allow Jean to go to the subs, so from position 7 to 12 on your lineup, and that way she can cast her passive to save your angels on the front line. In my opinion, very good angel, and you should always consider having Jean at least at MR1 and Incarnation level 1. I've used her like that for like 8 or 9 months before I pushed her a bit more into the upgrades. Second one is Lilith. Lilith is an amazing DPS for PvP, in my opinion, mainly because she is using her HP to deal more damage. So the more HP she has, the more damage she deals, which means that she is based on HP, not on attack, and all of the supports or the debuffers that target angels based on their highest attack, it's very good for Lilith because she's max HP with low attack, so she doesn't really care about it. But keep in mind that Lilith is not the best in PvE. In fact, she gets stuck at around stage 79, and after that it becomes nearly impossible for her to push. So if you're going with Lilith because of her early game PvP opportunity, then keep in mind that you will be having to build on PvE TPS later on as well. When it comes to Apollo, Apollo does have Incarnation, and she does have the all available rarities, but in my opinion, she is not worth to build, as I've mentioned, because she is SSR plus and she is very costly. The problem with this game, and it's not exactly a problem, it's with every single gacha, is that if something is costing you way too much money or slowing down your progress, it makes it not worth, even if you are a giga whale, unless you are going for maxing out every single angel or really trying to be on the top of the leaderboards by having the best angel possible. But even in that case, Apollo is not the best DPS to have built. She is just good at certain moments because of her nice utility passives, but that's about it. And when it comes to Thor, this is a really nice, incredible the debuffer or stunner crowd controller in PvP. For PvE, you don't really need her, but for PvP, you could consider Incarnation level 2 for Thor and her relic to be maxed out so she has as much speed as possible. Main reason behind that is, if you have watched my fair showdown video, which is regarding PvP, main reason is because she will stun the angels that are in front of her. So if she is on position 1, she will stun the two angels on position 1 and 5, and then if she is on position 2, she will stun the enemy positions 2 and 6. So in any case, in my opinion, it's very, very good to consider Thor with Incarnation level 2 and a highly leveled up speed relic, because this will allow you to stun your enemy and lock them out not to play the game. But this is if you consider PvP, if you want to do your best in PvP and to keep your ranks always to be rank 1. And another thing is that Pandora is very speedy as well. I'm not sure, and I haven't checked if Pandora can have more max speed than Thor, but definitely that is something that you will struggle only on the later stages when you are facing off very strong enemies who have enough money to build the different possible angels. When it comes to the Incarnation Reborn, on Incarnation Reborn we have Icarus, which was a good DPS, but not anymore because she is SSR based and MR based DPSs like Aquarius, Anubis, and Nemesis, with, in my opinion, Nemesis still being the top tier because she is just easiest to play around. The Gemini and the Icarus are falling off, sadly, but if you have already built them to max, you can still enjoy them, you can still clear PvE, and you can still compete for PvP. It's just that it's way harder when you have to compete with those MR based angels. When it comes to Hela is an incredible support, and what I must say is that we had Hera, which was incredible support needed for everything, and we received MR Fuxi, which replaces Hera for newer players, and even for whales they still want Fuxi as well, but they want Hera too, so they use both of the angels. In my opinion, I feel like we will receive an MR based angel that will do similar things to Hela, and if you have Hela build, you will want the new MR based angel as well on top of that. So it's not a mistake to build Hela, and definitely you won't regret it if you build Hela right now, even if a second angel that is very similar to her is brought up into the game that is cheaper than Hela. So in my opinion, it's very good to go for her. Your goal is to reach MR 2 stars, after which MR 3 stars, MR 4 stars, and then finish out MR 5 with Incarnation level at least 3. In my opinion, it's the minimum in endgame that you will want. But once again, very, very good support. Now, what I highly suggest to do is build Uriel Incarnation level to 0 stars, just to unlock Incarnation level of Uriel during this period of the event if you don't own her, because her passive is so strong that on PvE it will completely annihilate the boss attack. So you will get a free round where your DPS will be able to stack passives and do an attack. In my opinion, this is one of the greatest, cheapest, small utilities that a lot of people miss out, but it's very, very good to have. I still use Uriel in some cases, and I used Uriel to pass between stages 80 to 100. This was the main reason why I managed to pass those 20 stages. So in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely good. And if you are going for PvP, this debuff applies to PvP as well, so you can lower the attack of an enemy angel by 99%, so basically make them useless for one round. And you will want to grab Incarnation level 5 and put Uriel on position 11 on the subs. I will very soon make a PvP guide in which I try to explain how exactly the PvP works and what is kind of the best possible team that you can build, where I'll explain it more in depth. But definitely Incarnation level 0 Uriel is something that you want to grab for your account, PvP and PvE wise. When it comes to Pandora, one of the best CC characters, that is the cheapest one possible out there right now. You build Pandora at Incarnation level 2 and MR1, if I'm not mistaken, and you put her position 1 with as much speed as you can. She is primarily for PvP, like 99% of the times you use her for PvP, but there are small occasions where you could fit her for PvE as well. And if you are going for that rank 1 PvP, you need her to be maxed out, and by maxed out I mean MR5 and Incarnation level 5. Definitely position 1 with a lot of speed, because she will be crowd controlling the enemy a lot. When it comes to the Creator Sanctum and the free angel that you can get, if you don't have Uriel, get Uriel for free so you can summon her. If you have her, get Hela, and if you have Hela and Uriel, it doesn't matter which one you pick, Icarus or Gemini at this point. After that, claim your luck rebates, and the Divinity Store, claim your blue scrolls depending on the amount that you have summoned, along with the free rewards over here depending on how much you have progressed your angels. Divinity Chest, this is a pay to win event. Your goal is to pick the MR chest. This is 99% of the time what you want, after which you will be receiving those those divine chest lucky coins, and you use them in order to try and reach the MR chest. As free to play, I haven't seen anyone get the MR chest, not even once. And if you are willing to pay, my suggestion is wait for the last day, the 7th day, so you can pay less amount, and also pay once and do the attempts, and then pay again if you haven't reached the MR chest, because who knows, you might get lucky and get an MR chest a bit cheaper than what you are supposed to by doing 180 pulls for that MR chest. And usually this is one of the cheapest way if you're looking to whale to get the MR chest, because it costs around 70 to 75 euro to get the MR chest. After that, it's the free rewards for doing the quiz, 500 diamonds and another 200 just to log in. And Conqueror of Legends, it's something that is coming in 3 days and 12 hours, for which I will make a video once it starts, so I can showcase you the whole menu and the UI. After that, we're going to be jumping to the Ocean Party. Very similar, very simpler event. You log in to claim your free rewards, after which all you care about is the blue scrolls over here on the bottom. Nothing else really matters, and in my opinion, save all of the starfish and the shells in order to spam the superior summon scrolls. And if you have a ton of starfishes saved, like more than 1000, you can start doing the enhancement essences or the training vial chests if you need them. But I'm at the point of the game where I don't need them, so I only get the blue scrolls. And keep in mind that during this week, it's best to summon only 500 times, because after 500 times you don't really get any of the shells, you don't really have that good rebates amount. So it's better to stop at 500. Lastly, last week it ended the Celestial Party, in which you could check the previous weekly events video in order to check what is good to buy over here from those chests. Daily gift, your goal is to claim your free dice and roll it, because it's not that great rewards on daily basis, but believe me, if you are planning to stick to the game for a long time, you will regret not picking the daily gift and doing the dices daily. Smelt Master, this is a free to play event that is very free to play, actually. Free to play friendly, because you need 190 smelt potions in order to reach over here on the smelt store, the stage 3. So your goal is to use 190 of those potions to buy the diamonds on the first page. On the second page you buy the relics once, and then on the third you buy the blue scrolls. And if you have additional 140 potions or 330 potions in total, your goal is to buy all the blue scrolls over here and then unlock stage 4, but don't buy anything, and unlock stage 5 and buy those blue scrolls once, which will provide you total amount of 60 blue scrolls. Also on the smelt package on the back, you will be receiving 10 smelt potions for free each day, and make sure to do the daily tasks in order to claim as many smelt potions as possible. Stellar Quest event ended, and I didn't participate last week in almost any of the events because I was too busy, but I have covered them on the previous weekly. Most important, try to buy as many of the blue scrolls and destiny stars as you can while you still have the opportunity today. Popular event, nothing special on the popular event, just claim your free prizes depending on where you have reached out. Limited summon, it's the daily free blue scroll that we get. And Lost Sanctuary, last but not least, we buy the top row, after which you claim the bounty tasks, all the keys. And on Treasure House, your goal is to use your keys once you are at around 600 and above, or 1100 and above. So the main reason is because on level 15, level 20, level 25, level 30, level 40 and level 50 you will be receiving blue scrolls. With 650 keys, around that, you will be able to reach level 30, and with 1100 keys you will be able to reach level 50 and get nice amount of blue scrolls. And once you have that amount of keys, you just start spamming tab to open. It will automatically open. Don't worry, you're not losing an extra amount of keys. You just do that until you get all the blue scrolls that you want. I hope that I haven't missed anything. If I have missed something, please point it out into the comments. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. Also join the Discord channel, because there it's easier for me to give you replies on time, because I'm more active on the Discord. I usually check YouTube comments once I get back home from work. And also I have started a new game that seems very interesting to me that I will be covering up. So if you are interested to learn more about it, you can also do so in the Discord. Once again, thank you all very much for showing your support and for liking, commenting, subscribing, etc. And I'll guys see you on the next video.